Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa, Whiskey Zulu 2 Portugal, over.
Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa, is that a Roger?
Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa, is that a Roger?
Yeah, Roger, Jim. Hey, I just had a quick question. You helped me a few months back, and I haven't touched the thing, but I just had a quick question, and I'll let you get back to the others. Do you have, I'm just trying to understand how you're doing it. I'm kind of curious, and so I'm somewhat interested in doing something similar. Are you using like some kind of multi-channel output sound card and have multiple streams running that you switch between, or exactly how is that done in your situation? Over.
I'm running 4 tablets, 4 Amazon Fire tablets, and each one is running its own Internet SDR, Arlington SDR, Milford SDR, Rochester SDR, and Georgia SDR, Roger. And those 4 come up on a 6-position rotary switch along with my local radio audio, Roger.
Okay, cool stuff. Well, I appreciate that. You're certainly welcome to comment on the audio, but I think you had set me up, and I really appreciate it. And I'd always wanted to ask you how you were doing those switches, because obviously it can be very annoying to have multiple audio streams coming through simultaneously. So I was curious as to how you were doing it. I appreciate it, and thanks for coming back to me. You have a great weekend. This is Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa.
Roger, Roger. And what's the name there, please?
Oh, it's Rich, Romeo, India, Charlie, hotel located in Garrison, New York, over.
Roger, and what's your radio?
IC 7300, a 160-meter full-wave loop, and running about 700 watts with a TL922 and a homebrew microphone, over.
Roger, Rich. Well, everything sounds beautiful. You did a good job on your microphone, Roger.
Yep, thank you. Well, I bought a store-bought element, of course, but I built out a mic circuit for it. It's a 34-millimeter dynamic, not electret, but dynamic. A condenser element, which I supply it with phantom power. So not a dynamic, but a condenser. But yeah, thank you very much, Jim, and appreciate knowing how you're doing that stuff with the FDRs. Thank you.
Roger, Roger. Now, I don't really, obviously each SDR has a chevron that has the audio signal strength, but when you have these, I'm on a rotary selector, and so when I'm looking for a signal, I'm not really looking at the meters, I'm just listening to the audio for absence of white noise. Roger, Roger.
Right, no, and you know what it is? I'm looking to do something like that when you have a round table on HF and there's guys either too close to you or too far away from you, and you need some alternate receivers to tap into to keep everybody sort of in the QSO. So that's how I'd be using it. Not so much for signal strength as much as just being able to hear somebody versus not hearing them, over.
Roger, well, that's exactly what I'm doing most of the time. And also, I have a input source indicator, which is a row of lights on the lower right-hand side of the video that shows what position that the input selector is. So it will show whether I'm on my local receiver or which SDR I am, and it does that automatically, Roger. Well, if you want to see it, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search, KC9VKV, along with today's date, 1/29/21, that will take you to this recording, and you'll be able to see how it all works.
Yes, Jim, and I have been on your your YouTube channel, and what a setup you've got. So fantastic. Thank you again. I'll let you get back to it, and always appreciate what you do as well. This is Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa, New York. Have a good weekend.
Roger, Roger. Rich, 73 that way, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and we'll catch you later. This is KC9VKV, Friday afternoon, QSO-VLOG.net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.